Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see, we're in our new car.
Yeah, we picked this up on Wednesday, so from carrying on from our last video, we'd sold both of our cars, and we were in a position where we were getting the bus to work, but fortunately we'd actually booked into view, collect, see this on Saturday, so yesterday, because it's Sunday today for us, but we managed to book in early and got it on Wednesday, which was good. So 3 days of getting the bus was more than enough for me, but there we are. So we ended up with a Vauxhall Insignia. It's 2-litre diesel automatic, to be honest, perfect tow car, and having come from an electric car, I think it's obviously nice having the automatic. I wouldn't particularly want to go back to a manual. Really like an automatic.
And equally, when we're doing longer journeys like today, it's nice to not have to plan ahead and what chargers are working. And all that sort of stuff.
Exactly, because that is a minor inconvenience, having to sort of plan your charging routes when you're in an EV. But to be honest, I think that's a small price to pay for having an EV. As Bill touched on, we're on a bit of a longer journey today, but I'll touch on that in a bit. But in terms of vehicle, just comparing this to our last car, what do we like, what do we not like? So
you didn't like the armrest on the last car, did you?
No, it had a very, very thin armrest because the cup holders were in the centre, whereas this is a bit more padded and beefy, so a lot more comfortable. And actually, I think in general, this car's a lot more comfortable. The seats are way more supportive than the MG.
There's certainly lots of legroom.
Yeah, lots of legroom. I mean, in general, I think the actual car is bigger overall. Obviously not an SUV, so not bigger in height, but definitely in length, and I'd say even width, because I feel like I'm sat further away from you than when we were.
Yeah, and just the
MG.
The basics of a much bigger boot and things like that.
Yeah, well, the boot is absolutely ginormous. Again, obviously not in height, but in actual like depth, fantastic. So in terms of car for camping, carrying lots of gear, bits and pieces, I think it'd be perfect. Also, because we're still doing the extension, doing tip runs and stuff in this will be perfect, I think.
The only other thing to obviously consider moving back across is the running costs, and obviously you did your first fill up, didn't you?
Yeah, did the first fill up. They had said they'd already put 10 quid's worth of diesel, like a jerry can, which was 10 quid's worth of diesel in the car to take it on a test drive, and I put another 125 quid in it to fill it up when I bought it. So bit of a shock, because the last time I filled up with diesel in my own car was sort of the Astra, which was, oh god, how much? 65 quid. I don't think I ever paid 70 quid for a tank of fuel. So yeah, minor shock there, but then we're not financing the vehicle, so we've got that saving, which is quite good. So yeah, what we save on finance, we're actually spending on fuel, but there we are. It enables us to tow, and that's like the main point. And for us, I think, like we mentioned in our last video, this is only going to be sort of like a stopgap car for us, although it's really nice. From first impressions, it's really nice.
So
really like it.
It didn't come with a tow bar, so that's been fitted on Friday, isn't it?
That's correct, yep. So booked that in. To be honest, it'd be a small miracle if we managed to get everything organised in preparation for our collection, which is 2 weeks yesterday. I woke up, I don't know what time of the morning it was, 2 nights ago, and it just dawned on me that I haven't got a number plate, or a spare number plate for this car, and I don't have the V5 back, because obviously it takes, I think, like 4 to 6 weeks at DVLA. So in a bit of a panic, I thought, I wonder if I can order one online. I ordered it through, it was either Halfords or like regplates.co.uk or something like that. Went through the whole buying process of the number plate, and I thought, brilliant, like it said, order confirmed, and then I got an email to say, oh, you need to upload a picture of your driving licence and a picture of the V5, which obviously I don't have. So I snapped a picture of the little slip that they give you when you buy the car, of the V5, and I got a text a few hours later to say your documents have been confirmed. So hopefully that's enough to issue the number plate. They did also say they was going to confirm, or text, email, whatever, once the number plate's been dispatched, and it hasn't been dispatched yet, but then it is Sunday, so what can we expect?
So what is it you're actually wanting to buy today?
So today we're actually off to, I think it's called SK Leisure, which, to be honest, I'm don't even know where it is. 50 minutes from where we are now, and we're sort of around Brighton area. Going north up the M23. So yeah, never been there before. It's just basically a camping shop. Was going to go to a Caravan dealer, because obviously they've normally got camping shops, but the ones around here, the shops are tiny and not very good. So I'd like to look at all sorts of things like camping plates, cups, things like that. Although in terms of camping plates and cups, I'm more inclined probably just to get a cheap set from Asda, Dunelm, somewhere like that. Maybe IKEA. Oh, actually, we're also going to IKEA, so maybe in IKEA we could get a set of plates.
Yeah, we've seen videos from other people where they've said that there's no major benefit to having sort of Caravan-specific plates and that sort of thing. Exactly.
I personally, like Mum and Dad have got a set of melamine plates and cups, and they're fine to eat off of, but I don't really enjoy drinking tea out of melamine cups, so I'd definitely be taking a china mug with us. Actually, we ordered, or I've been ordering bits and pieces online, aqua roll, things like that. Last night I placed another order of, God, what did I buy last night? Actually couldn't even tell you. Oh, like a hitch lock.
Your mirrors.
Oh yeah, towing mirrors. I've gone for the Aero 4, Malenko Aero 4s, because I think that's what Dad's got, and yeah, they're really secure. So I don't know what the difference is between standard and flat, but we'll soon find out. I think I went for the flat. I think it's the glass, whether it's flat or slightly, what's the word, like where it bends the, like, convex? I don't know. If you know, pop the answer in the comments below. Actually, out of interest, what does everyone like to eat and drink off of? Do you mind using melamine, or have you got china, crockery, things like that? It'd be interesting to know yeah, what people prefer and don't use. The only thing with obviously china is it's more likely to break in transit, so yeah, we shall see. It's the same with like cups. I like drinking out of a glass cup rather than a plastic tumbler. Don't really enjoy that at all, so I think we'll probably just get a set of full glasses.
I think the last big thing we need to buy is the wheel lock, isn't it?
Yeah, the wheel lock. So I've actually been looking into this, because this is a bit of an oversight on my part. I thought the D44 would have an Alco wheel lock receiver. The dealer was shut yesterday, so I couldn't ring them to ask. So I went on the Faithful Bailey D44 Owners Club and Facebook group, and a lot of people said that theirs doesn't have the Alco wheel lock receiver, so need to look into an alternative. I'm thinking either maybe like the Malenko Wraith, or what's that orange brand? I can't think what it's called. Oh, it's annoying me. But yeah, I plan to, as we're at a camping place today, maybe look and see what wheel locks and security bits and pieces they have. As I don't want to have spent all this money on a Caravan and it gets stolen, so let's try and prevent that.
Oh yeah, and last thing would be insurance.
Oh yes, insurance. We actually looked into insurance last night. Obviously it's a bit of a minefield, as is insurance, as always is the case with insurance. So yeah, I suspect we're probably the first year just insured with the Caravan Club. We got a quote on that last night. So yeah, that's the plan for today. So no doubt later I'll update you with bits and pieces that we've bought. It'll actually be interesting if in a couple of years what we change, if, I don't know, if we, I don't know, buy collapsible saucepans and bits and pieces, whether we still have them in 2 years' time, whether we've just swapped them out for a different set. It'd just be interesting. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.